This video is going to be proof that you can create a fully packed smart home for $250. So with that said, let's get started. Hey everybody, welcome back to another video in our smart home series. I wanted to see if I'd be able to build out a smart home for $250. With prices rising on so many products out there, I was worried about how many devices I'd be able to get into a budget video like this one. But I am happy to say that this video is going to be jam-packed with smart home goodness. So far in the series, I've talked about a smart home foundation that you can build on, the best devices to invest in, and then we also compared the Amazon and Google voice assistants against each other. Now I'm gonna go over the best budget devices that you can get to build out your smart home for only $250. And I'm gonna give you some ideas on how to use these devices to set up automations in your house. If these are things you are interested in, I recommend checking out the playlist that I will leave in the description. Also hit that subscribe button so you don't miss out on future videos like this one. And with that said, let's go ahead and get started. The first thing I would get is an Echo Dot. And since this is a budget build, we're gonna go with last year's cheaper Generation 3 Echo Dot. We're gonna get all the same functionality as the newer 4th generation, but we're gonna get the better hockey puck look instead of it looking like a bowling ball. This device is going to be the heart of our smart home build and where we're gonna be running all of our automations. These automations can be run by your voice or a multitude of smart devices. With your app, you can view all of your devices by different categories, or you can slide all the way over to the left and view all of your devices in one location. Backing out of all devices, we can scroll down to group our devices by rooms. Grouping your devices can be really helpful. Instead of verbally turning on each light in the living room individually, you can now just say turn on the living room lights and it will turn on all the lights that are in that group. Now to set up automations in the app, we're gonna click on the More button in the bottom right corner. We're then gonna click on Routines. Then to add a new routine, we're gonna click on the plus sign in the top right corner. Some other features you get in the Alexa app is the Energy Dashboard. This allows you to monitor your energy consumption with compatible devices. Another feature is Alexa Guard. This uses our Echo Dot to listen for things like broken glass or a smoke detector. If it hears either one of those, it'll send you a notification. Another cool feature with Alexa Guard is that you can actually set your different lights, switches, plugs to automatically turn on and off when you are away. This will give the impression that somebody is home. Aqara contact and motion sensors are what we're going to use to trigger our automations. These guys are great because they're small and affordable. They work in the Amazon and even in the Apple HomeKit ecosystem with the addition of an Aqara hub. Aqara has several smart hub options like the $30 E1, or you can go all out and get the Camera Hub 3G. I did do a full review on the G3 and I will also link that below if you guys want to check that out. But for the purposes of this video, we will be going with the $30 E1 hub. Now that I've got the Aqara devices connected through the hub, I'm gonna go ahead and install the contact sensor at the front door. So with the devices that we currently have set up, I'm gonna set up an automation in the Alexa app to announce when the front door is open. In the app, you're gonna create a new routine to trigger when the contact sensor opens. For the action, we're gonna select Alexa Says. Now here's where you can get creative and type in a custom message like the front door is open, or maybe something like the kids are escaping. In the routine, we're also going to add an action to notify your phone through the Alexa app. Now, as for the Aqara motion sensor, I'm gonna go ahead and get that installed in the garage, and we will be coming back to that in a little bit. Lighting seems to be essential for any smart home setup, but what's better, smart light switches or smart light bulbs? Switches are gonna be ideal for controlling multiple lights, like the 9, well, currently 8 in my kitchen. Purchasing 9 smart bulbs can add up really fast. Having a smart switch installed, I can pair that up with a motion sensor to automatically turn on the lights when I walk into the room, but then automatically turn those lights off after no motion is detected. Another reason why I prefer smart switches is that family and guests can still use a physical switch instead of needing to know a voice command for turning lights on and off, or actually having access to the smart app. The switch that I chose for this build was the Kasa Smart Wi-Fi switch. Another great place to use a switch like this is either gonna be the front or the back porch. You can set up a schedule to turn your porch lights on at sunset and then turn them off at either sunrise or maybe when you go to bed. Another automation idea is to have your porch lights turn on when the door opens. We'll use the contact sensor that we set up at the front door as the trigger, and the action will be to turn on the smart switch when the door opens. Now I don't want that switch to just stay on, so I'll add a wait action for 10 minutes and then have the lights turn themselves off. Smart bulbs have their place in our budget smart home setup too. I chose the Sengled Wi-Fi color bulb. With the simple voice command, you can turn the lights on, off, adjust the brightness, or change the color. In the Amazon app, you can also schedule the lights to turn on at sunset and even slowly ramp up those lights as the sun's going down. Having colors built into this light bulb too are a lot of fun and the kids love them. Wyze is another great brand with a lot of affordable devices. For $35, you'll be able to pick up a Wyze Cam. This device has got to be the best bang for the buck. It's a 1080p indoor and outdoor camera. The night vision is amazing, and if you insert a micro SD card, you can set up 24/7 local recording. Not only is this camera great for keeping an eye on your house, but you can also use this camera as a baby or pet monitor. I've got these things all over my house. You can actually even use the motion sensor on the camera to trigger your automations. It is absolutely crazy what you can get for this $35 budget item. Wyze also has a very affordable smart plug. These are my go-to plugs for making my dumb devices smart. You can use these on lamps, fans, coffee makers, aquarium filters, and even garage lights. You can control the plugs with your voice, through the app, set a schedule, or even trigger them with other smart home devices. I said we'd come back to that Aqara motion sensor, and here's the automation that I have set up. I took that Wyze smart plug and I installed it in my garage and plugged my new LED garage lights into it. I created a routine in the Amazon app to turn on the garage lights when motion is detected and to turn them off after 5 minutes of no motion. This is probably my favorite automation and something that we use all the time. Automating your garage door is another great addition to our budget smart home setup. The MyQ Smart Garage Door Controller acts as a universal remote for almost any garage opener built after 1993. Now, I'd make sure that it works with yours before making this purchase, but for only $30, it is absolutely amazing. Through the app, you can remotely open and close your garage door. It comes with a sensor that you're going to need to attach to the door so it knows if it's open or closed. Now, when you get to work, you don't have to wonder if you left that garage door open or closed. You can always just check the app. One of the most important places to keep an eye on at your house is going to be your front door. I was really happy that we had enough in our budget to squeeze in the Ring wired doorbell. Between delivery men, porch pirates, or even potential burglars ringing your door to see if you are home, this is a place that you're going to want to monitor. Being a budget doorbell, this is not going to be packed with features, but it does have the essentials like app notifications and the ability to see live view. Now, the thing to keep in mind with Ring cameras is that there is a $3 a month subscription fee to allow you to have cloud storage. This is going to save all of your footage so you can go back later and watch it. The great thing about this budget setup is that the devices that we're using are not going to eventually become obsolete. As you want to build out your smart home and get more premium devices, the devices that we're using here are still going to work great. All right, so what did you guys think of my budget smart home setup? I'm sure there's a lot of other products out there that I didn't mention, so if there's something that you like, leave it in the comments below and let me know about it. If this video was helpful, give it a thumbs up, let me know that you liked it. If you want to know more about Amazon routines, check out this video here. Otherwise, the playlist for this series will be above, and I'll see you guys in the next video.